Hi, so in this video, I have used Cognitive Services of Microsoft Azure for image recognition. There are three APIs to recognize an image in Azure. The first is computer vision, which I have used in my project. Next one is custom vision, and third one is face. There are different parameters and different ways to use all these three APIs, and in this video, I'll show you the use of computer vision. So for this computer vision API, you need to just create an API over here, and after creating that, you need to give a name of the API, the subscription, like this is my college subscription. You can also have a free trial if you have, or there would be third option when you don't have a free trial, it would be pay as you go. You have to set the location, the pricing tier, and a resource group. Once you are done, you have to just create it and pin it to the dashboard, and you can automatically have access to that particular thing. Why you have to create this? First of all, like after creating this, you can get subscription key and your endpoint. And here is the dashboard where you have all this, like vision API obj is my like service of this computer vision, and like over here you can get keys and endpoints, which is over here. Like you will have confusion that okay, like I have shown you my keys and endpoint, but don't worry, I'll just regenerate them after this video ends. This key and this endpoint is used to use this particular API of Microsoft Azure, and you have to embed this key and the services to your code. Let me show you the code first. So this is the API of Microsoft Azure, which gives you the proper recognition of the image which you are trying to fetch. I have created two environment variables named computer vision subscription key and computer vision endpoint. The first one, this one subscribes the key which I showed you on my Azure, and this one subscribe the endpoint which was also below the key over there. So what this code actually does is, I'll show you in a moment. I just run the code. So now this is the code started its execution, and now it states analyze an image, enter the path to the image you wish to analyze. So I would just enter a path of the image which I want to get recognized, and this is my folder. And for example, let's take an instance cat.jpg. So I'll just copy the path from here, and from there it's this /cat.jpg, and let's wait for the results. So this is the output of it. The text is like a cat lying on the bed, so the animal is cat and it is detected over here, and as well as it has its color, that is brown and white. So it is very simple to recognize an image using Microsoft Azure API, and thanks to that. Moreover, like there are 7 different images which I would like to just show you that Microsoft Azure is recognized, and the category I have used is animals. So I'll just run this program again, and now we will try with some other photo. So let the path remain same over here. I need to copy the path again. Don't know why, it must got stuck to the clipboard. So I have copied the path. I'll paste the path over here, and then I'll take some other image. Let's take tiger.jpg, and let's see whether it can recognize that whether there is a tiger in the image or not. And yes, it recognized that there is a tiger standing in the grass, and the color of the tiger is brown. So it's good, it's strange. And I'll also show you that this is the path and this was the image which I recognized. So now let's do the same task one more time. So now I want to recognize an elephant which is in the image, so I'll try it again. So it's an elephant.jpg, and I'll run the code, and it's yes, it is a large elephant standing in the field with a mountain in the background, and the confidence level is 0.97. That's great. Like the maximum confidence level you can have is 1, and the minimum is 0. This is the color of the elephant which is shown in the image, and these are the tags which I have all used for this particular thing, that what all other things that it can recognize in the image. And this is my image, which is elephant.jpg. Again, let's try the same thing with one more image. And I have entered the path, I have entered the image, and now I'll just run the code and we'll wait for the response. And it's a close-up of a dog. The confidence is 0.92. The color of the dog, that's black and yellow. And now I'll show you the actual image of the dog. So this is the color, black and yellow, of the dog, and it is perfectly recognized by Azure. So trying it again with one more animal, and this time it would be lion. And let's see whether it can recognize that it is really a lion or not. So let's wait for the result. And yes, it is a lion with mountain in the background. And I'll show you the image which has been recognized. And this is the image of the lion which I So we'll do the same thing over and over. We'll just try to train the image. So every time when we just give something to recognize, it gives more efficient result, and it is called like training itself, like training the program. So this is like a rat, a rodent standing on a dirt road, and I'll show you the image. And then we'll try for the last time, and for this time we'll try something difficult for it. Like we'll give it an image of a leopard which looks like a panther, a dirty leopard which looks like a panther. So this time we'll see that what Azure gives us in the answer. So this time it is a close-up of a leopard, and it is 0.97% confidence interval. So while looking this, we can trust that okay, the image recognition is going on a great scale right now. This was the image of the leopard which I choose for image recognition, and I have recognized almost 7 images right now, you can count, and probably none of them gave me a false answer, so that's great. Thus, there is a small and a simple code to recognize an image using Microsoft Azure, and you can just inbox me if you want the code. Just write your email ID and I'll just send this code to your email. Thank you.